tickets. Let's mute the TV. Hello, hello. What's going on? Hey, Todd. Hey, Shanti. How y'all doing? Yeah, I got some Cash Explosion. I got one of those celebration things. And I did have some bigger tickets, but they's all losers. I bought a 30 and a couple 20s, and all of them lost. So I'm down to the $2 tickets. I bought the end of a book of Cash Explosions, and this one just happened to be on the very last one, so I picked it up too. Yeah. Yep. Oh, we got 6 people in here now. What's up, everybody? What's up? How's it going out there? Anybody winning? Because I sure ain't. Let me get some water. I'll be right back. Lordy, lordy, lordy. I had some bigger tickets, but they did not pan out. Oh, good Lord. I bought a, what was it, $30? That was it, Extreme Millions and Diamond Dazzler. It's both duds. Both of them. I don't know. I figure I gotta hit something. I got 14 or 15 tickets here. I'm at least gonna hit $2. I better make a YouTube video. I'm gonna hit $2. Hit 450 on 063 Friday night. Had it once for 350 and twice for 50. Nice. That's nice, Todd. Good for you. That's sweet. Yeah, my predictions didn't do too hot this month. We ended up with like 7 lines that didn't get hit. That doesn't usually happen. There's all the doubles that popped up. There was doubles, all kind of doubles that popped up in Ohio this month. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines that didn't get hit. I don't know. I didn't do too good this month. I only got 5 of them. 5 or 6. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only got 6 hits. Wow. Hey, Joe. How are you, man? Just got some Cash Celebration. The rest of them are Cash Explosions. Got 14 down to 0. A $30. I bought a 30 and a 20. Neither one of them did any good. I hate putting up videos of losing tickets. It stinks. Oh, Lordy. All right. Scratch some of these off here, see if anything goes on. I don't know. Maybe this one will win $250. I'll break even. That'd put me a little bit ahead, I guess. Let's see here. 23 and 13. Get a star symbol. I think that's it. Matching numbers or a star for the win all. 2 for 50 or QP, and I decided to try one more. 063. That's how it hit. Yeah, that's a black box special. Oh, Lord, let's see what we can get here. 22, 10, 26, 11, 4, 5, 3, 7, and 2. Dudsville. That's how my day's been going. Oh, good Lord. All right, ticket number 14. Ticket 14 down to 0. Let's see if we can get a symmetry or something here. I don't know. What's we got here? 5X, so it's probably a loser. There we go. 30 and an 8. 30 and an 8. 20, a 4, 11, 28, 18. Looks like there's a 10,000 right there. You can't hit 50,000 on this game. I think the top is the top 10,000. Can you hit 10,000 on this one? Yep, you can hit 10,000 on this one. Believe it or not. I know a guy hit 10,000 one time on a $2 ticket. Loser's got an 8. Yeah. 15, 8, and 30. You're so positive, DB. What are you thinking of changing your channel name to? You said you're going to change the name of your channel? Yeah, 30 and 8. Not a lot on that one. Good Lord have mercy. All right. The bonus section. Yep, another loser. Another loser coming it up. You're going to announce it in a video. 3 and 6. 3 and 6. 24, 11, 13, 21, 27. 3 and a 6. 7. 30, 26, 14, and a 4. Yeah, all right. Called that one right. Ought to give me a prize just for calling it right. Boy. All right. Ticket 12. Okay. Not even a hint? Not even a hint what you're naming it? Let me just crack the iPad with the scratcher tool. Let's see here. The bonus spot. What's in the bonus spot? Oh, this one's a winner here. It's a 1X. This will be a winner here. 2 and 11. 28, 29. 14, 17. A 6 is what we needed on the last, and what we needed on the last one. Wow, whole dollar. Oh boy. Okay. Then 2 and 11. Come on. 27, 26, 24. Yeah, I was wrong about that. Look, ticket 11 coming up. Can y'all see the ticket real good? Hi, Jeff. Can y'all see the ticket's good enough? Is it big enough? It's big, and it's like right there. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Ticket 11. My favorite number, the white line winner. Yeah, this is the white line. It's got to be a winner. It's probably an entry ticket. That's a 1X, so it's a winner probably. There we go. 18 and 29. 18 and 29. 15, 17, 11, 28, 23. I like the ones where you match the 3 money prizes, so at least you get to see some cash. You get to see some dollar signs. I don't really care for this style. I like the other ones better. They're more fun. These ain't quite as much fun as the ones where you match 3. 24. Yeah. They don't have the other ones out anymore. Or at least I haven't seen them. I rolled up into a marathon about an hour and a half ago. About an hour ago. I had never been in there before, and this guy tried to tell me that they're out of cash explosions. They're not making them anymore. This guy tried to tell me the cash explosion wasn't being made anymore. I'm like, yeah, all right, buddy. When I bought these, I told the girl, I said, just let me have all of them. I said, there's 15 of them in there, and just let me have all of them. And she says, oh, there's only 14 of them in there. I said, no, there's 15 of them in there. Just let me have all of them. So she gets them all out, right? And there's only 14 of them. She's trying to save the last one for herself, 000. She's trying to save it for herself. I had to stand there and argue with her to get it. And I was like, all right, where's 000 at? She says, I gave you all of them. I said, no, you didn't. I said, there's still one in there. And I had to argue with her. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. I had to argue with her to get the last one. Jeez. Freaking dirty freaking clerks. Yep. Here we go. This is probably going to be $100. Yeah. Unbelievable, isn't it? I swear. Okay. Let's see if we can get the $100. I think you can win 500 on this one. Can you win 500 on this? That jumps from 100 to 1,000. 100, 1,000 to 10,000. Yeah, so this will probably have a 200 on it somewhere. All right. 16 and 13. 7, 24, 12, and 8. 11 for $5. 29, a 4, and 18. And last spot, 28. Nothing. Not even an entry. I guess there's a girl called Going for Broke. You guys heard from her? I didn't know she existed until a couple days ago, but I guess she's going to be on the Cash Explosion show. She just put up a post. She's going to be on the 12th. On April 12th, she's going to be on the Cash Explosion show. First YouTuber I've ever heard of being on there. I even had me a shirt made for when I go. It's got my channel name on it. I don't know if they'd let me wear it or not, but yeah, her and her husband are on the show. Yeah. How did they just put in, did they put in a bunch of tickets or they just put in one, Jeff? Let's see what Nine's got here. We got another big winner. Winning numbers. 30 and 25. 30 and 25. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Give me a thumbs up if you would. Give me a thumbs up if you would. I'd appreciate it. I am still trying to I need 700 more hours to get remonetized. And I appreciate y'all coming in. I really do. Thank you so much. 30 and a 25. 30 and a 25. Come on, baby. 26, 27, 11, a 2, and a 14, 15, 16, a 6, a 7, and a 22. How many losers is that in a row now? Let's see. We got one. Let's see. 1, 2, 5. 1. Let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. 6 duds in a row. 6 duds in a row. Here comes $2. Ticket 8. $2 coming up. I hope not. I hope there's $1,000 one in here. Maybe an entry. Yep, to 1x. Yep, $2 coming up. All right, 30 and a 15. Here we go. Oh my gosh, there it is. Bye, guys. 100 and an entry back to back. $2. Let's see. Got the 15 going on. Oh my gosh, is it a win all? It's a 30. Nope, $2. 21, 26, 3, and 8. Oh my gosh, it could be $3. Can you win $3 on this one? Let's see here. Yes, you can win $3 on this ticket. Oh, 6 and a 22. All right. So give me a how many people think it's $3? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you think it's $3. Do a thumbs up in the chat if you think it's $3. There's one. DB says definitely $3. Todd's just waving. Hi. Hi, Todd. Joe thinks it's $3. Yeah. That's what it's let's see, it could be multiples of 3. That's all it can be. That's all it can be, by golly. We are correct. And there it is. Wow. All right. $3. All right. There's probably an entry coming next. All right. All right. Got 10% back. The bonus section. Oh my gosh, it's a 10x. It's a 10x. There it is. Who called it? Didn't you call it, DB? You called it next. You said the next one is 100 or something. 100 and an entry back to back. Yeah, well, I don't know. The 10x is upon us. You won 1,000 twice. Was it on 007, Jeff? Oh my goodness. Oh boy. I don't know. What's the numbers? 22 and 28. The most I've ever hit on a cash explosion is I hit 100 one time. 05 and 039. Yeah. I was in this bar one time and these guys were playing these $1 cash explosions and they kept buying and they kept losing and losing and losing and losing. And I just waited till they were finished. And I said, you guys gonna play anymore? And they were like, nope. I said, well, give me the next 5 of them. The first one I scratched off was $100. Oh, they were so pissed. They were pissed. 22 and 28. 15, 24, 6, 23, 13, 27, 29, 12, 9, and a 19. Well, at least that was fun. It was a 10X. My gosh, get all excited. They ought to put 50Xs on these. Wow, don't give them no ideas, I guess. It's Cash Explosion 50X. Yeah. All right, let's start putting dime prizes on them. Okay, the bonus section on the 006. It's a 1X. It's probably $1,000 winner. Here we go. 18 and a 15. 18 and a 15. Watching you in the electric state. Who is electric state? Electric state. Oh. Is that a scratcher channel or? I don't know. I've never heard of electric state. All right, let's see here. 18 and 15. 24, a 9. 22, 12, a 19. 26, an 8. 13, 11, and a 25. All right. Oh boy. Wow. Oh, it's a movie. Oh. Oh. Okay. Ticket number 5. Ticket number 5. Yeah, I do that too sometimes. I'll watch live and watch somebody watching something else on TV. 1X and some winning numerals. 6 and 16. 6 and 16. Excuse me, let me get a drink of water. I'm getting ready to cough my head off. Oh boy. All right. 6 and 16. This feels like a winner. 30. Oh, 26. Close. 27. 13. 14. An 8. 19. And a 12. Well, I was completely wrong. Yeah. I wish it was a $50 winner. At least I'd feel better. This has not been my day, that's for sure. Good Lord. All right. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo. I gotta get one of them little hand vacs. Anybody know where I can get one of them little desk vac thingies? I've been looking for it, but I can't find one. Cursed number 8. Yeah. The bonus section on ticket 004. Amazon. Yeah. A 1X. I can't believe I ain't come across a entry ticket yet. Yeah. $20 early on Queen of Hearts. Yeah. Yeah, I've been watching on other channels. They're doing whole books of them, and there's not even. It doesn't even seem like there's a $50 winner, is there? Oh yeah, $250 book. You think they'd put a $50 winner in there somewhere? I don't know. I scratched one of them earlier today, and it was dud. I think it was 007. Yeah, it was 007. I said, well, just give me that's 007. That's got to be a winner. Yeah, wrong. 12 and 30. 2, 16, 15, 13, 20, 27, 26, 9, 8, and a 4. Your wife, you got a ladybug. Oh, a vacuum, ladybug vacuum. There is a $50 ones in there. Your wife came out one back 150, 25 was the highest. Back 155 with 25 the highest win. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, is what it is, I guess. I don't know. High lottery, man. I don't know. They must be in debt up to their freaking eyeballs or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's hard. A $250 book. The highest one was $25. Wow. Yeah. Man. Ticket 003. 003 in the bonus section. We should be hit an entry here sometime. 1x. 1x. The winning new rounds 17 and 19. 20, 30, 4, 22 and 24, 7, 23, 14, 28, and 8. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. One winner for $3 so far. Out of a whole book. You're in Kentucky too, aren't you, Todd? Wow. They have an 8 on it? Yep, sure do. The dreaded 8. Ticket 002, 3 tickets to go. The bonus section. A dreaded 1X. The winning numbers. Can't believe it. I had an entry ticket yet. I thought you was in Kentucky. Wow, $40 on a whole book. Wow. 28 and 19. I've heard rumors about these not having, some books don't have any entries in them. 28 and 19. 18, 15, 7, 28. Oh, we got a winner. Got a winner on 28. 26, 16. Oh, got another 28. Well, geez. A 3 and a 2. All right. Maybe let's hope for big zeros. Yeah, that's a big 0. What was the other one? 19, 28. There's the other 28. Yeah. Yippee! I got $5. Got $5 back so far out of 32. Oh boy, 2 wins out of 16 tickets. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. All right. 001. This has not been very much fun. The minimum ticket prize amount shouldn't be less than the ticket value. That annoys me whenever I see it. Yeah. Yep. Years ago, Ohio changed it. They sold out. I remember when they changed it, I said, oh, that's it. The lottery's just going to go to pot now. And every state was doing that. They were all going to prizes lower than the ticket price. Taco on his wins. Yeah, I can get. Yeah, I don't eat tacos. I eat burritos, but I can get. Let's see, what's the dollar burritos? I can get 5 of them. That's if you go to the right Taco Bell restaurant. If I go to the right Taco Bell, I'll get 5 of them. I think the ones that are franchisers, they charge about $1.39 for the cheap burritos. Colorado has a 50X and a 100X. $20 and $50 ticket, and you can get a $1 prize. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, they do that. They do that here. I've seen that in other states. They put that big 500X out there, 500X, and then it's always got like a buck underneath it. You know, when somebody gets it. Well, let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get an entry ticket out of 15 freaking tickets. $30 worth of cash explosions. Can we get the entry ticket? We can get a 10X. 10X. What we got here? I cannot believe that girl tried to keep 000 from me. She just kept telling me, "Oh, that is all of them. That is all of them." And I was standing there. I had 14 tickets in my hand, and I'm like, "This is 001." I said, "Where is 000?" I said, "Where's it at?" And I had to stand there and argue with her about it. I said, "Where's the manager at?" "Well, the manager will be here tomorrow." I said, "So you're telling me that 000 is not in there? You're telling me there's no more tickets in there?" Then she looked down. "Oh, yeah, there is one more in there." Yeah, after I argued with her for 5 minutes. There used to be $5 tickets with nothing under $5. Yeah, yep. That's the way it used to be, Jeff. Yep, that's the way Ohio used to be. That was when it was good. That's when the lottery was good. The multiplier would be 1X. Yeah. Yeah, I used to have a game here called 50X. I hit $1,000 on it one time, and every time you hit the 50X, it was like a buck or $2 underneath it. Yeah, she wanted it. She wanted it for herself or somebody else. I was like, "Well, you should have bought them all because I just bought them all." Because sometimes the big winner's on the very last one. 18 and 14. Or the entry ticket. Sometimes the entry ticket's on 000. 18 and 14. 24 and 2. And 19. A 6 and a 17. Yeah, I don't know about these tickets. Yeah, 40th anniversary. Yeah, that was a good ticket. That was a really good ticket. I don't know what happened to these Extreme Millions. I can't. I bought two of them around St. Patrick's Day, and they were back-to-back winners. But this is the one she tried to keep on me. Yeah, it's irritating when you go into a place and you say, "All right," you're standing there looking at the stuff, and you give me the tickets, and they want to fight with you and keep them for themselves, and then they try to scam you when you go in to cash them. I don't know, man. I get tired of fighting with the freaking clerks. It's probably why they came up with those. They came up with those the toasters, the bread machine, the kiosk. You bought 3 in a row on the what was it? Extreme Millions. Yeah, yeah, they're back to back sometimes on Extreme Millions. All right, so we got the very last ticket. The very last ticket had 2 winners for $5, and this is the one that she tried to rob me out of. So let's see what it does. There it is. There it is. There's the entry ticket. She knew it was an entry ticket. She had to have known. She's trying to keep it for herself. It's an entry to the Cash Explosion TV show. All right. So, oh crap. Let's see what we got. There ain't no winner down here. 22 and 19. A 9, a 7, 17, 28, a number 6, 23, 16, a 2, 11. It's not. There's never a winner. Did you call it? You called it, Jeff? All right. So I might as well give half of this away. Appreciate y'all coming in. One lucky person's going to win half of this entry ticket with me. I'm gonna put this in, and it'll be in a drawing soon, in a week or two after I put it in. So if you want to be in the drawing, type in 5. If you want to be in the drawing, I'm gonna write everybody's name down on a piece of paper here. If you want to be in the drawing, type in a 5. Yeah, there's 12 people watching, so nobody else wants to be in the drawing. It's for half of this Cash Explosion ticket. You got Jeff. Okay, Joe and Joe Westfall. All right, Joe. All right. If it gets chosen, for the show, whoever's name is on there with me will get either half of what we win, and they can come on the show. Of course, if taxes will become involved if it gets picked to be on the show. I got you, a WWE fan and Todd. Hey, WWE fan. Okay. And it's like 6,900 minimum, I think it is now. And then you can win up to 50,000. And then if you get in the grand finale and you make it, if you hit 50,000 in the grand finale, you get to come back the next week and try for another 50,000. And as long as you keep winning that 50,000 in the grand finale, you can just keep coming back. But usually it's just like one time, because they put like 4 people in the grand finale. Now it used to be 3, but now they do 4. So you don't want to be in it, Todd? Okay. I mean, you don't have to come. I mean, you don't have to be at the show with me. It doesn't matter. You don't have to come and be on the show with me. You can just watch the show. Oh, you're on disability. I see. Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't want that messing up your disability. Yep. Yep. I hear you. I appreciate you coming in and watching, man. Yeah, the taxes are a pain in the neck. I don't think there ought to be tax on lottery tickets or winnings, really, because it's all money that's already had the taxes paid on it. People are buying the tickets with money that the taxes have already been paid, and it's kind of like a tax just to buy them, because they take the money and they use it on stuff for whatever. So I don't know. It's just they rob you of half of it. Whatever. If you win 6,900, they're gonna take 30%, and you probably end up with $4 or $5 grand. So I mean, so if it was a split, it'd be like if all we won was like 6,900, it would be it'd be a couple grand, 2,500 maybe. Who knows? Yeah, it's silly the way it's the way it is now. It used to be a lot better. I don't know if it'll ever get back to what it used to be. I doubt it. I don't know, but it's something to do. I mean, yeah, 8% flat tax across the board on income. Wouldn't need to tax anything else. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, yeah, you pay less for everything. It's I mean, they're crazy about taxes. You hit a million twice, really? Wow, wow. Yeah, yeah, all the loopholes go, but those rich people ain't going to allow that. You know, you got the rich people controlling the government, and they're not going to allow that because they love their loopholes. But you getting ready for tomorrow? I know it's late. It's 10 o'clock, man. That's cool. I just waited till everybody else was done with their lives. Okay, talk to you later, Todd. Cash option on the second win. Yeah, I mean, they got a ticket now in Ohio that um what is it, it's one of the $2 million tickets. But it's either a $30 ticket or something like that. I think it's the new one that came out. But if you take the cash option, you only get 300,000. You know, it's like it's not even half or something. It's bizarre. I mean, it used to be it was like if it was a $2 million ticket and you decided to take the cash option, you'd get half of that. You know, but it's even less than half now. It's Tasco to save money. You only make 85,000. Yeah, yeah. If you itemize, you get a lot better. Like, you know, you get a lot of tax write-offs. Most people, if they don't make enough money, it's easier for them. If they don't make a whole lot of money, it's easier for them to just to take the standard deduction. Yeah. Oh, you're not itemizing. You just what do you take? Like you do donations and all that stuff, like Goodwill and like charitable causes and all that. Well, anyway, let me get the scissors. Let me get the scissors and get all this. Gotta grab the scissors out of the kitchen. Let's see who gets on the back of the ticket. Yeah, 2,720,000. Is that on the? What ticket is that, Jeff? So I got Jeff. I got Joe. An AWW fan. All right. There, I got AWW fan. We got Joe Westfall and Jeff. All right, guys. I'm just gonna stick this. There they are, right here. Yeah. Just gonna. I can't. What the heck is that? Here they are. All right. I can't see underneath there. I got my head turned. I'm just gonna flip one over. I'm just gonna flip one over, and that's who it's gonna be. Who is it? All right, Jeff. All right, Jeff. You got half of it, man. Wish I'd had a couple of them. That's what I was hoping for. I'd hoping to get 2 or 3 of them. Shoot. Out of 15, I thought I'd at least get 2 of them. Oh, no problem, Jeff. Not a problem. I'll put this in. Write your name on the back of here. All right, Jeff. And taking the payouts is always better option if you're A, young enough, and B, not trying to use the winning to retire. Yeah. Yeah, if you're old like me, you know, you're not going to live 25 more years. I'd be 85 by the time the last thing come out, and I'm probably not going to live that long. So, you know, I'll be lucky if I make it to 75. I don't know. But if you see Jeff, just leave a comment. Leave a comment on one of my videos, and I'll see it. That way, if your name, if we do get picked, if it ever happens, one of these days it might. But that way I can reach out to you and let you know we got picked. It'll happen. I'll put it in. Actually, I could put it in right now and tell you. Hang on a second. Let me get this crap out of my hand. I'll put it in on the phone. And I'll tell you when it's going to be in the drawing. I'll put it in on my phone. Yeah, let's see here. Is that you can't inherit lottery payout warnings? You can. Yeah, you should be able to. I mean, you want it. You would think you would be able to leave it to your heirs, you know, to your kids or whatever. But I don't know why they. I don't know if they do that or not. You guys hear about that crap going on in Texas with that woman? She bought the. Yeah, I don't know how it got started either. Um, but I got to log in. There we go. Yeah, I agree. Okay, I'm getting ready to scan this here, Jeff. It'll tell me. Boop. And submit. All right, so it'll be in the drawing for April 12th on the show. It says cash explosion entry ticket, and then it gives the number. It says one entry, and then it says watch on 4/12/2025. So I don't want to show what the number is on the ticket. It gives a big long number. But there's on the 12th. It's every Saturday. It's every Saturday they have a show at 7:30 Eastern, and then they pick out 8 people for a future show. So if I ever get on there, good Lord, have mercy. But that's what that girl wanted. She wanted that freaking entry ticket, bigger than crap. She was trying to freaking rob me. I told her, I said, give me all of them. It was $30 worth. And she was trying to keep that sucker. Oh my gosh, I just put the scan code. Well, I already scanned it, so it doesn't matter. I already scanned it and it's entered. No, it doesn't matter. But you gotta, if you ever do get on that show, I had one subscriber, he got on there and he didn't have the ticket. He lost his freaking ticket. And they wouldn't let him on. They would not let him on without that ticket. He had to have that ticket. But what state are you in, Jeff? Are you in Ohio? Yeah. $6,900 at least out the window because he didn't have his ticket. You got to keep the ticket. Yeah. Okay. Well, if we get picked and you want to go with me on the show, they do allow that because I've seen people on there splitting the prizes, with other people. I've seen that before. So, yepers. But like I say, just leave a comment on a video somewhere or a short because I answer all my comments. Everybody that comments, I respond to them. Either just if I don't say something back, I give them a thumbs up and then give them the heart thing, and then that way I can reach out to you and say, "Hey, we hit. We're going to be on a Cash Explosion show." Blah blah blah. And they'll tell me when. But oh, thank you, Money in the Bank. I aim to please. I started splitting tickets with people years ago. Guys I worked with, we'd go in like when $20 tickets first came out, we'd go in $10 a piece and we'd split tickets. And D2. Yeah, that was in my really poor days when I was going out and freaking scrounging and selling stuff. Yeah. Remember the lawnmower? I was watching that the other day where I got the freaking lawnmower. I sold it for $100. Yeah, it's still up. It's still up. So is Lotto's World. I was going to revive Lotto's World. He Lotto actually had like 100. He's got like 130 subscribers or something like that. Yeah, I still got the. Here he is. Here's Lotto. Yeah. How you doing, everybody? How you doing? Yeah. I'm gonna go pee in Joe's shoe. Yeah. That was when I was taking care of mom. Yeah, silver quarters from Walmart. Yeah. Yeah, that actually happens. I got those in some change at the Walmart. I couldn't believe it. It's like you're really going to give me silver. I think they're sitting right over there. I think I still got them suckers. Matter of fact, I know I do. I kept them. I still got them. They're right here somewhere. They're in here somewhere. Where are they? I don't even think they're probably only worth like $5 or $6. Yeah, there's one of them. There's one of them. Where's the other one at? Did they? Huh. Wow. I'll be dang. There's the other one. Yeah, I don't think they they didn't get they didn't get a whole lot of views, but they got some views. Yeah. 64 to 62. It's hard to believe there's 617 as of this morning. Yeah. I figured if the world ever came to an end, I'd probably have to have some silver. Because real money ain't going to be worth anything. People will be melting down real coins to make freaking bullets. Out of the tornadoes, yeah. Yeah, freaking tornado warnings. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I didn't know if I was going to get hit or not. Freaking tornado warnings. Man. Man. They it's scary when you're living in a mobile home and you got tornadoes come through. This thing's been sitting here probably since '78. It was top of the line in its day. The living room's got like 8-foot ceilings. And, oh yeah, yeah, Oklahoma. They're Kansas and Oklahoma. Yeah, was your dad south of Columbus, down around Georgesville? Is it dark? We use the binoculars to watch them sometimes in lawn chairs. No kidding. Wow. I've never seen one except for, on television or on the YouTube or whatever. Oh, in Washington Courthouse, yeah. Yeah, it's windy out there. There's a lot of flat ground out there. Yep, sure is. I've been out to Kansas and Oklahoma. It's windy. Yep, yeah, hopefully we get on the show, Jeff, and get us a couple grand, or maybe hit for freaking 50 grand on a bonus or something, and get enough to buy some new cars. I'd like to have a new truck. Yeah, I was in North Texas one time when I was a kid, and it was like 104 or 105. I think it was, yeah, buy some crypto. Yeah, buy the cheap stuff and then hold on to it for a few years. I got some Toshi. I bought some of that Toshi. I got like, I don't know, 30,000 Toshis. Somebody told me to hold on to them. Uh, we was in North Texas when I was a kid. Dad pulled over. We got out of the car and it was like 104, 105, something like that. We wasn't out there for very long. He said, "Get back in the car. We're getting out of here." And there was like no wind. It was like just stagnant hot. Really really hot. Yeah, North Texas. I had two brothers and one sister. We were all in that car with our parents. We went we went up into South Dakota, out into Colorado, and then back down through Texas. I don't I don't know if we got to New Mexico. I don't know if we went through New Mexico. I don't think we did. No, we was just in North Texas. And we came back through Springfield, Illinois, and came back home. It was like a 5 or 6 day trip. But it's like we were in a hurry every day because the folks they wanted to drive 500 miles every day. Yeah. I'm north of Columbus, a little bit north of Columbus. Yeah. Those silver quarters, don't see them too often. But I guess going for broke, she's gonna be on the show. She's headed. They're going tomorrow to film. She says she's gonna try and go live. I saw a post earlier that says she's gonna try and go live. But yeah, yeah, I saw him. You see him a lot more often when you were a kid. When I was a kid, I'd see him all the time. But you don't see silver quarters in it much anymore. It's just the collectors snap them up. You can buy rolls of them. You can buy them on eBay. I've seen them on eBay, 3, 4, $5 a piece. That was a rider. Uh, it was a. I can't remember what kind it was. I don't know. But I used to live down the street from somebody, and they would always set weird stuff out in their trash. They must have had a lot of money, and they would always set weird stuff out in their trash. I'd just be driving by there, and I was broke. Mom had Alzheimer's, and I wasn't working because I had to stay there with her, and had very little money. I just snatched that. I pushed it down the street. I pushed it down the street and uh, put some. I had to put a battery in it. It didn't have no battery in it. And I spent $20 on a battery. I can't. Did I sell it for $100? I think I sold it for $100 to somebody. Yeah, it's a free ride lawnmower. I probably could have got two out of it, I guess. But it ran. The guy came and started up and drove it around. He took it home. Yeah, it ran. It sure did. Yeah, it ran. Yep. Guy came with a trailer and drove it around a little bit, and he took it home with him. Yeah. Oh yeah, we could have got 200 for it. I was just like, I got it. I only had $20 in it, so I just figured, oh, I got a deal. I'd give somebody else a deal. Back then it was like just flip the stuff as fast as you can. And I stick it on Craigslist, and it wouldn't. I think I was only on Craigslist for a couple hours. Somebody came running, as fast as you know. Yep. Well, it made it. It made it an hour. I only had 15 tickets and we made it an hour to do it again. Maybe next time I'll hit the 10 grand. Yeah, I mean, Facebook Marketplace. I mean, I see cars on there all the time. Uh, My list, is that a wall sconce? 65 walls. So was the guy 65, or you had 65 wall sconces that he bought? 65 wall sconces. That's what it sounds like. My list, is that like Craigslist or 65 wall sconces? Wow. Yeah. I went to an auction one time and I bought a lithograph from 1912. It was just like something that was in a newspaper back in 1912. It was Abraham Lincoln. $300 worth of compost. No kidding. That was a lot of compost. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. He wanted the bag. He wanted the bags it was in. No kidding. Huh. That's an old antique. Oh, with the wall sconces, the loops, so forklifts can lift it. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. He's probably making stuff himself. All this lithography. Yeah, yeah. I sold that. I traded that thing. I bought it at auction for like $12. It was framed. It was Abraham Lincoln, and I traded it for two laptops. I put on Craigslist that I wanted two laptops, and some guy came and gave me two laptops for it. Yeah. Then I sold the laptops for $100 a piece. Yeah. Yep. Sure enough. But he said he was related to Abraham Lincoln somehow, and he just wanted it. He was just going to put it up in his attic, and he had these two old laptops, cardboard, eight boxes. What were they like? Freaking Gaylords or something? Giant Gaylord boxes. I'm talking about those real giant, real thick boxes. They put like preformed bottles in and stuff. Like water bottles when they're real small. Before they expand them, they're just like little test tube looking things. Two were Gaylords. Yeah, yeah. I used to work in a. Well, I worked there for a temp service one time in a place where they made those preforms. But yes, they had two winners. You work at Lowe's, you get the discount, don't they? They give you guys a discount, don't they? Like 10% or something. Watermelons, another display. Oh, produce. Oh, they have high resale value. Yeah, I imagine they do. Probably because farmers markets probably use them quite a bit. Yeah. Huh. Wow. Yeah, I got a bunch of tools from Lowe's. I've been buying them Craftsman tools for a long time. Plus, you get another 10 here and there. Yeah. Yeah, I like those battery powered Craftsman tools. Oh, you get 10% off on your military discount. Yep. Yep. I like those. I even got one of them Craftsman mowers, those electric Craftsman mowers. They're needs for those boxes. And list what they'll pay for them. Oh, really? Hmm. Oh, they got Toros now. Hmm. These electric ones aren't. They're. I even got the Impact. I bought the. What did I buy? I bought a circular saw. Well, first, I bought the mower because I needed a mower, and they had them for $300, and it came with the weed whacker. Did it come with a weed whacker? It came with the blower. It came with the leaf blower, and then I bought the. Then I bought a weed whacker. Yeah, they're. I mean, they're okay. The last thing I bought a. Let's see, what did I get? I don't know. They kept offering. Lowe's kept offering. You buy this if you buy the batteries, they'll give you the tool for free. So I started buying the batteries, and I get a free tool. So I got the circular saw. I got the Impact, the electric Impact. Uh, yeah, I've seen them down there at Harbor Freight. Yeah, yeah. But they don't. But stuff at Harbor Freight, a lot of that stuff doesn't come with the battery. It's cheaper, but it doesn't come with the battery. You got to buy the battery. The thing about the Craftsman was they were you were buying the battery, and they were giving you the tool for free. I mean, it was still $100, but you were getting both of them for like $100. But I looked at that stuff at Harbor Freight. But not everything down there comes with the battery. You got to buy the battery separately. So it comes out to a little bit, around the same price. Uh, yeah, I go to Harbor Freight too. Yeah, yeah, you can get stuff down there pretty cheap. I buy those solar lights, those the ones that charge, and then they got the motion detector on them. I got a couple of those from Harbor Freight. They have them on sale every now and then for like $20. But I like them because the light's not connected to the solar panel. It's got a wire that you can put the light somewhere other than where the solar panel is. Yeah, I won't. Yeah, I agree. I won't ever pay full price. Yep, you can buy a good impact or router for $50, and you already have a good battery. Yeah, that's what I was looking at with the mower and the batteries for the tools. Like, well, I could just swap them out. I still got battery packs over there I haven't even opened. You know, because I'm still using the other batteries. I probably ought to take them out of the package and at least charge them so they don't go dead in the package. But just the batteries are worth money. I got batteries over there I don't even need. Um, Need it for power. Buy DeWalt if you use it every day. Yeah, DeWalt makes good stuff. I'll tell you who else makes good stuff from Makita. Makita makes real good stuff. It lasts a long time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need to charge them or sell them on marketplace. Yeah, they'll go bad just sitting there in the package. Probably got to get them out of there and charge them up. Yeah. That burrs. Are they? I know I used a lot of that Makita stuff building those cars. They use a lot of Makita stuff building cars. It, I mean, it's one of the more expensive ones, but they the older stuff seemed to be okay. I don't know. Yeah, I buy all kinds of stuff. I got a saber saw that's just plug in. No, it's battery. No, it's battery. Yes, it's battery. Yeah, yeah. Milwaukee. Yeah, Milwaukee's good stuff. Milwaukee's pretty good stuff. DeWalt. I don't have any DeWalt because it's like industrial. It's like if you're out on a construction site and you're using it every day over and over, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times over and over and over. I don't need I don't need that. If I worked in construction, I would. I just do like odd jobs around here and stuff for other people every now and then. Uh, I got to finish the rest of my skirting. I don't know whether I'm going to keep this place or sell it and move. Since I'm retired now, I don't have to stay here. Yeah, really, 100,000. Wow, how'd they freaking do that? They just come in there with a cart and load up and walk out or something, or yeah, I don't use them very often. I don't use them very often, Okie. Just every now and then. I was an employee. Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst kind. Man, some people. Good lord, that's unbelievable. They just steal and stuff. Take a job so they can steal stuff. That's bad. Did they? I hope they was. Obviously, they caught him. No kidding. Put him in the trash and then get him after work. Yeah. Wow. Jeez. And that just drives the cost up there for everybody else because then they gotta charge everybody else more, to pay for that kind of stuff. Just like that crazy freaking, I don't know. They caught him at the flea market. He's trying to, was he selling them? Yeah, you would think they'd have a camera. He was probably he's probably putting them in boxes somewhere and then putting them in the compactor. And then when he fill up the compactor, he'd take it out back and then he'd go back there after work. And jeez, he turned the camera away from the compactor. Jeez. You see that guy? There was a guy woke up the other morning and turned the TV on, and there was some dude in a gas station. He walks in the gas station and looks around, and nobody's around. So he grabs a whole stack of lottery tickets in the containers. And I was like, oh my gosh! It was like they said it was like $2,000 worth of lottery tickets he stole. Yeah. It's like, what does he think he's doing? All that stuff is they're going to know, I, I mean, wherever the things get cashed in at, they're going to know what numbers they are. They're going to have cameras on whoever's cashing them in. It's not only him that's going to get arrested. It's probably somebody he knows. Somebody he sells those tickets to. They're going to get busted for receiving stolen property. Yeah, yeah. They'll just wait till somebody tries to cash them in, and then bam, they got that person. Well, where did you get them from? Well, let's track back to this guy. We'll find that guy too. They're all going to end up in jail. Every one of them will end up in jail. They'll find the crap out of them and give them a bunch of community service. Yeah, yeah. They sold you one that was dropped on the floor. Yeah, I've had them try to tell me my ticket wasn't a winner. This that woman tried to keep 000 from me. You know, it's just I almost pulled my camera out and just started filming right there. You know, you know. You, I had one those instant games that come out of the lottery toaster that come out of the machine. Um, There was one that was a bowling game. It was a $2 bowling game, and I went in and I said, give me 6 or 7 of them or something. And I actually made a video while the guy was doing it. It's still up on my channel, and I told him to give me a certain number of them, and he printed in the as the video rolled along, you can hear him in the background. He prints off an extra one, so somewhere in there he grabbed one out, you know. And I swear, dirty freaking clerks. It's just, my gosh. Okay, Okie Native, take care, man. Take care. Thanks for coming in. I'm getting ready to end it anyway. It's we're at 75 minutes, so that's good. uh, Thanks for coming in, everybody. I appreciate you sticking around. Thanks so much. And hopefully we get on the show, Jeff. Hopefully we get on the show. Leave a comment somewhere on one of my other videos, and it'll show up in my notifications. That way I know how to get back to you. And guess that'll do it. All right, Jeff. Don't forget to leave that comment, man, because I ain't got no way of getting a hold of you. Leave a comment on a video somewhere on my channel, and it'll show up in my notifications. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for coming in, everybody. See y'all later. Digitonic One, over and out.